Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Learning Forever, and today in today's video I'm going to show you my Elemental Master collection. It includes the normal Ninjago characters like the Ninja and other Elemental Masters from Season 4 and to Season 2 Part 2 of Dragon's Rising, and a few customs from the Ninjago series. And then the next part of this video will be the customs with Elemental Masters you've never seen before. I took a lot of inspiration from the YouTuber Gundam. When you know him, he makes customs all the time from Ninjago and Marvel, I think, and other things. So yeah, and the custom characters on the right side, they each have a different power and a different name of course, and yeah, they have nothing to do with the Ninjago series. They are just customs for me. I mean, they have something to do with my custom series, but not with normal Ninjago, so of course. So I would say let's take a look at the first 4 minifigures first. So the first 4 minifigures we have here are the old generation of Elemental Masters from the first plate of my Elemental Master figures, so let's take a closer look at them. First we have Liber, the former Elemental Master of Lightning, or Jay's birth mother. Yeah, I think I showed her before in my room tour video, so you should know how I built her when you watch my room tour. Next we have Maya, the Master of Water, or Kaiser Nia's mother. Then we have Ray, the Master of Fire. I mean, the former Master of Fire. Yeah, Kai's and Nia's father. And last but not least, we have Zane's grandfather. I mean, it's not his real grandfather, but you know what I mean. The guy who gave him his powers. I mean, the elemental power of ice. So that was the former elemental master of ice. I gave him some ice crystal pieces, and how I built him is very easy. I built him with the old Season 7 Samurai X outfit, and with young Master Wu's head, and with Croc's white hair. I mean, it looks like Croc's hair, so from the Tycoons, but just in white. Yeah, I find they are pretty cool, and yeah, I would say, let's take a closer look at the next minifigures. So, the next 4 minifigures are more figures of the old generation of Elemental Masters, but you saw them before in my first part of my Ninjago collection. I mean, this is the second part of my collection, and the third part will be my 100 subscribers special. I don't know. I mean, it could be. Leave a comment below when you want to see the third part as my 100 sub special. Then in the future, and maybe a few weeks, I don't know. Depends on when we hit 100 subs. So yeah. Yeah, the first Elemental Master, and this time I'm very sorry for the background noise. It's again my mom. The first minifigure we have here is the former Master of Gravity. I built him with Aaron's pieces and the head from Jack from Hidden Side. When you know Hidden Side, then you are a OG. I know Hidden Side was around 2019, I think. Yeah. Next figure we have the old Elemental Master of Sound. I think it's Jacob's grandfather, so yeah. Next one is Cold's grandfather, the Master of Earth. And the last one is Shade's mom, I think, would make sense. The former Master of Shadow. So yeah, I built her like this. I would say let's take a closer look on the last two minifigures you've seen before my first part of this collection, of this series. But yeah, I'm gonna show you two figures anyway. So let's take a closer look on the next two figures, or on the last two figures from the old generation of Elemental Masters. The next two, or the last two of the old generation of Elemental Masters, are Ninjago and Young Garmadon. I showed them you before. Is that even a sentence? I don't know. Yeah, I showed them before in my last video, but yeah, I just wanted to show you them anyways. So the next four minifigures are from Season 4, or at least one minifigure, Bolobo. So the other three are customs from Season 4, like my custom Karlov. Then we have Camille, the Master of Form. Like I said, Karlov, Master of Metal, just a custom. And Griffin Turner, Master of Speed. Yeah, and Bolobo, Master of Nature, but that's the real figure from Ninjago, and the other three, like I said, are custom. So, nothing special about them, I think. Leave a comment below if you like them or not. Okay, the next four are Nero, the Master of Mind. Yeah, a custom one from Season 4. So, yeah, I mean, I built Nero custom, obviously, because I don't have him, because I think he's very expensive from the Bricktober 2018 set, so I don't have him. Then we have Gravis, the Master of Gravity. Yeah, that's again a normal original Ninjago figure. Yeah, and then I have Skylar from Season 9. I wish I had the crystallized Skylar variant, but I don't have her for some reason. I think it's because I don't bought Kai's Raider Golden Dragon car thing. So yeah, it was very expensive. The normal price was $100 or euros, so that was a lot of money. I think you could get this set, or you could have get this set for a lower price, but I didn't get it. So yeah, shame on me. But I at least have Jace and Zane's vehicle from Crystallized, so yeah, that's a cool thing. Yay! Yeah, so, and in the set with Crystallized Skylar, you could have got 3 Vengestone warriors, so yeah, and I only have 2 Vengestone warriors. Yeah, you're gonna see the Vengestone warriors in the third part of this series in my collection, the villain collection part, so stay tuned for that. And the last figure we have here is Ash, Master of Smoke. You can see that it's supposed to be Ash, because I gave him this white Spider-Man web piece, or white Power Blast piece, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I like it. I just wish I could have used the spiky hair like I used on my custom Ray minifigure. So yeah, that would have been cooler, but I didn't. I chose to use Steve Rogers' hair. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. Next 4 minifigures are there's just one custom. It's Shay, the Elemental Master of Shadow, and the other 3 are real. And I think okay, I need 6. I forgot Nero, so I need Shade, Ash, Nero, Griffin Turner, Karlov, and Camille, and then I have a full Season 4 Elemental Master collection, so I hope I get them someday. I think I will, but yeah, no hopes on that. Maybe there is a sale or something for the figures, maybe in German we call it Flohmarkt, so yeah, maybe on that I'll get them when I would go to a place like that, but I never go to a place like that, so yeah. First figure we have here is Jacob, the Master of Sound. It's not the current Master of Sound. The current Master of Sound is Teal'c, the Green Melopian Warrior. We're gonna look at in a second. So yeah, then I have here my custom shade. Hope you like it. I think it's a pretty cool minifigure. I even gave him a Season 6 cool mask. So yeah. And then we have here Tox, the Master of Poison, and Mr. Pale, the Master of Light. I got the Tournament Temple City and the Tournament Temple Arena, so I got both. Yeah, that means luck, I think. Then the next four, or the last four, Elemental Masters from, Ninjago, from Ninjago series and Dragon's Rising. I mean, I have the others, but I'm gonna show them in a second. I mean, that's the last four Elemental Master figures before the Ninja and the Season 2 Part 2 Elemental Master figures and the Forbidden 5 are coming here. So, yeah. First figure is Moro. That's not the real Moro. I had to use the Forbidden Lloyd from Season 11. The torso and the arms are from a Lloyd minifigure too. So yeah. Only the head, hair, and legs are from the 2015 Moro. So yeah, I got it from a former friend. So yeah, the face is not the best, but it's okay. I'm gonna get the new Moro anyway, so I don't care. Yeah, then I have Crux and Acronyx. They are my most expensive minifigures, and you're gonna see them in the Villain Collection too, so yeah. And Cinder, current Master of Smoke, you're gonna see in my Villain Collection too, because they are all villains. So there are the only 4 Villain Elemental Masters I have now, when you don't count the Forbidden 5 and J. Now we have here Wu and Garmadon. The current versions I have. I actually showed them to you before in the first part of the series, but there are Elemental Masters too. So Wu is the Master of Creation and Garmadon the Master of Destruction. So makes sense, right? That I show them to you in this video, because there are literally Elemental Masters, very strong ones. When you see my ranking edit, then you know that I put him very high after Lloyd and before Kai. So the next 4 Elemental Masters are Lloyd, the Master of Energy in his tournament outfit, Sora, the Master of Technology in her tournament outfit, Wildfire, the Master of Heat in her tournament outfit, and Kai, my favorite ninja of course, the Master of Fire in his tournament outfit, which is not canon, unfortunately. And then I got Nia, the Elemental Master of Water in her tournament suit, and Jay, the Master of Lightning in his tournament suit, but it's Evil Jay, so yeah, I'm counting that too. I think I showed them to you all. Yeah, I did in the first part. So I'm sorry for showing them, but there are Elemental Masters. So the title will be All Elemental Masters. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, I think I cannot say so much about them, so let's keep going. The last 2 ninja I have before 2 figures who are not Elemental Masters, but for me they are. So yeah, first up we have here Cole and Zane, both in their tournament outfits. Cole is Master of Earth and Zane the Master of Ice. You probably know that, so I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Just that they make a cool entrance. yeah, so let's keep going to the last two Elemental Masters, or they are not Elemental Masters. There are, first up is Aaron. For me, he's the Elemental Master of Spinjitzu. I don't know if this makes sense, but I don't care actually. So, yeah. And then I have, it's not the actual Deref minifigure, but it's my custom minifigure. So yeah, with Lloyd's movie suit. The torso and the legs are from season 11J. Then I used golden shoulder plates and a Christmas hat and the Deref face from Lego City and a brown katana I have from Samurai Lloyd. So that fits him very perfectly. I hope I get some figures from the Lego Ninjago market soon, so I finally have Deref in his barkeeper outfit, but it's not a big deal. So yeah, and I got the brown armor too. So yeah, the brown climber armor from the Eternal Temple City, and I want to give him that. And then I need the Dragons Rising season 1 half mask piece. The top piece of the merch suits and in white, and then I'm gonna make it brown so it looks like Deref. And now I'm going to show you my Dragons Rising season 2 part 2 customs with the Forbidden 5 and Zakar, Raz and Sister. So yeah. The first 4 figures are Zeotrix, Master of Shockwave, Zur, Master of Reflex, Geo, Master of Fusion, I showed you before in my room tour, and Gorge, the Master of Size. So here's how I built them. I showed you before how I built Geo, or did I? I don't know. But for them who don't know, I built him like that. I gave him this black piece, hair piece, and then a gecko head and a gecko torso with a red scarf and the Day of the Departed Cool legs. So yeah, I think that fits him perfectly. Because we don't have a Geo figure yet, but I hope I get the Crossroads where he should be in it. So I'm really hyped for that. Man, I want this set. I hope there are some good figures there, some good exclusives. So yeah. Then I have Zeotrix. I built her like this. I gave her Nexonides, Macy's legs, and the upper torso. Not upper torso, and the normal torso from Lord Raz, and the arms, some red arms, and the Imperium golden armor, and the red hair from Freya McLeod from the firefighters from Lego City. So yeah, and the head is from the Lego Ninjago movie CMF series, I think, from a fish woman or something. So yeah. Next up is Zur. I built him like this. I gave him Hawkeye's torso from the Marvel CMF series 2. Then from the Stone Army from Nexonites, I gave him the legs, head, and the headpiece. And the Golden Syria Season 5 Nexonites armor piece. So yeah, it looks cool, right? I think Zur had a armor piece in the show, but I forgot how it looks like. So I hope we get all the Elemental Masters from Season 2 Part 2 as real minifigures soon at some point in the future. I hope, because I want to get them all. Next up we have here Gorge, the Master of Size. I built him like this. I used from Nexonize Axel's torso with the arms, And Balka from Chima, I used the legs. I don't have so many Chima figures, but I had this at least. And then the Samurai X helmet from Nia from Legacy I used, and then I used the Stone Armory Nexonite's head. So yeah, for the yellow eyes. Yeah, I think it's a really good custom. I would say let's take a closer look on the next 4 figures. Frag, Master of Quake. Mord, Master of Surface Tension. Xantans, Master of Plants. And Obscuria, Master of Shadow. Shade's daughter. So yeah, here is how I built them. So first is Frag, the easiest one. I built Frag like this. I just took from the core snakes, yeah, the entire snake, but I switched out the arms, I think. I don't know. I think they were orange, and gave him different hands, I think. So yeah. By the way, I just noticed there is a little bit of less color, a little bit blue on this torso, so I just noticed that. Yeah. Next figure is Mord, Master of Surface Tension. So I built her like this. I used from Lego City, from the Arctic sets, I used the torso and legs. For the head, I used from Echo from the Marvel Series CMS Series 2, the head from Echo or Maya Lopez, and then a space helmet from Lego City, I think, and then a light blue armor piece from Nexonites. So yeah, and some transparent white pieces or transclear pieces for the surface tension powers. So yeah, then I got Xantans, the Master of Plants. That rhymes. I built him like this. I grabbed green legs, because they are from Harry Potter. I call them like this. So yeah, and I mean the little small legs you can still move. Then I gave him this scuba piece from Ninjago Seabound. The Jungle Lego City torso piece from Jungle sets. Then I got from the Mighty Micros Marvel sets, I got the Green Goblin head. And for the, yeah, the, I don't know what to call it, mask, I don't know. Xantans doesn't have a mask in the show, but my custom has. I used the helmet piece from Aaron from Nexonites, so yeah. And for the powers, I used some plants, because literally it's his power, so come on. And for the last figure, I have Obscuria, the Master of Shade or Shadow, I don't know. Yeah, what I use for her is Jay's hair, and Harley Quinn's torso and legs, and the Season 11 armor piece. And from the Arctic Lego City sets, I used the head from someone, and just a normal blade piece. So, nothing special. Leave a like and comment. Yeah, are these figures good? Are they good customs, or do you think they're mid? I think they're pretty good, or okay, I don't know. Tilk, Master of Sound. Algo, Master of Figment. Euphrasia, Master of Wind. And Kizzy, Master of Balance. So, what I use for these figures is, for Tilk, I use just the, from a Lego minifigure series, that Sea Monster. yeah, so nothing special. For Algo, I took from the Greenbone Warriors a warrior and give him a Master Wu hat. For Euphrasia, I took some pieces from Wild Style from the Lego movie, and the head is from Parker from Hidden Side, I think, yeah. And then I just gave her a black hood, because I don't have a white hood or something like that. I hope I get the Dragon Shrine set at some point in the future, because I want Euphrasia. Or another way is to get her in a set in the future. Would be cool to see that, right? Yeah, so for the last custom here, I mean, it's not the last, it's the, almost the last. So yeah, from the good Elemental Masters, we have Kizzy, the Master of Balance. I used some small brown legs, Legacy Nias torso with light blue hands, and a transparent blue head. So yeah, I think I nailed this figure. And for the last figure here from the Elemental Masters from Season 2 Part 2, maybe you saw him at the beginning of the video, I have Arcrack, the Master of Propulsion. I know it's just a Iron Golem from Lego Minecraft, but I don't know how to build him, so yeah. So for the next section of figures, or the last section of figures from the left plate, I have Noct from the Forbidden 5, Master of Brute Force. I wanted to show you how I exactly built him. So I used Season 9 J-Lex, and from the Spinjitzu Master Spinner sets from Zane, I used his torso with white hands. Then I used a half mask in black, I think. And from the Stone Army, again, from Nexonides, I used that head. So, and I gave him a red head and a black cape from the Bone King. My plan is to rip that cape off this custom Noct when I have the real Noct and just give him to him. So, I have a cape. Some of you may not. So, get the Bone King and some of them of the sets. So, from the Ninjago Core 2023 sets. I got the Bone King from a magazine, so maybe you'll find a magazine. Next one is Rocks, Elemental Master of, I don't know. Yeah, we don't know that yet, what Rock's power is. My thought is, or was, corruption or something, but I think I'm wrong, or maybe it's possession, because she possessed Jordana, so I don't know. And I built her like this. From Nexonite Season 1, I used from the Lava Monsters, from the, yeah, just from the Lava Monsters, and then, from Season 2 of Nexonites, I got the Stone Army torso, so yeah, and just a basic weapon. Then I got a blue half mask, a red head, and Sora's head. I don't know why. Maybe I was out of pieces, and yeah. So, and by the way, a Batman cape. Yeah. That's Rocks. You like her? Yeah. Do you like her? I don't know. I think it's a pretty good. Zart, Elemental Master of Misfortune. So, yeah, I built Zark from the Forbidden 5 like that. And I think it's pretty good, because, yeah, I got the, legs, or, I don't know, leg piece, I don't know whatever it's gonna be called, from the Skull Sorcerer from Vangelis, and the torso from Cinder from Season 2 Part 1, a black katana, a black head from Star Wars from the Java minifigures, and the brown armor piece from the Months from Ninjago Season 13, and the brown hat, dark brown hat from Heavy Metal from Ninjago Season 9. So I think this Zark minifigure is pretty good. Next up, we have my favorite Forbidden 5 member, Kerr, the Elemental Master of, I don't know, Quicksand, I don't know. Is that fake or real? I don't know if this even matches, but I can imagine how this will look. This would have been in the show, I mean in Dragon's Rising Season 3, that he can, just create quicksand or control quicksand. Maybe when someone wants to attack him, he just, transforms the ground in quicksand so they drown in it. That would be cool to see. What I used for Kerr is brown legs with a belt here from Lego City. Then from the Dragon Hunters from Season 9, the torso, black arms and black hands, this stupid little black sword weapon, a white head with no face print, and this piece for the head in black. So, Rix, the Elemental Master of Sworn. I know you saw him yesterday, but still, it's an Elemental Master, so why not put him in this video? Last figure is Zakar, or Ra's ancestor. That's how I built him. 3 pieces. Doctor Strange legs, caveman, Batman, torso, and normal Ra's head. So pretty basic. And we know that he was an Elemental Master, because he literally had a portray in the show. So the next section, or the second base plate, is full of characters you don't know. A few names I took from Gundam, but the pieces I used are all my ideas. So first one, I not copied or took inspiration of Gundam. I actually took inspiration from Big Thermal 125, I think it was his name. And that is Magneton, the Master of Magnetism. I actually showed him before in my room tour video, but he's an Elemental Master, so why not be here in this video? So he's a pretty cool Elemental Master. I built him very easily. I maybe switched pieces, but and I gave him transparent white pieces to that you can see he controls magnetism, and I even got him a magnetism sword, so that's pretty cool. And I gave him this Season 8 armor piece. Next Elemental Master is Mystery, the Master of Mystery, I guess. So in English it makes no sense, in German it makes a little bit of sense. So he just can do every power. I mean, he could do every power, but he is very strong in combat, but he tricks his opponents and confuses them with his elemental power. Because sometime in a fight he can control fire or different other elements with his staff. So when he holds his staff, he can shoot elemental powers out of his hands. So take an example, maybe fire, or maybe heat, or earth, or lightning, or water, like every element. So that's pretty cool. That is the reason why he's so strong. Sandwave, Claw, Master of Animals. Heal, Master of Healing and Death. Kiro, Master of Luck. And Kron, Master of Chrono Steel. So like I wanted to say, These are 5 elemental masters I built. So with 5 different elemental powers: animals, sand, chrono steel, luck, and healing or damage. I mean, heal can control 2 elemental powers. He can make damage to his enemies and heal friends, and yeah. So he's basically one of the strong elemental masters in my collection. So yeah. Then we have Kuro. He was supposed to be Lloyd's half brother in my timeline, but then I just made up that he's not Lloyd's half brother, and that he's just a friend. So yeah. Kron, the master of Chrono Steel, is one of these most powerful elemental masters I ever made, because he can control Chrono Steel, so he can absorb every elemental power from the evil opponents, or opponents who have an elemental power. So that's very cool. Sandwave controls sand, so yeah, nothing special. And last but not least, Claw, master of animals. I even got a black panther for him. He, when there's a war or a fight, he always goes on his black panther, because it's his best friend. I mean, second best friend. His first best friend is his owl. I got from the Marvel CMF Series 2, so you can't see that. Never mind. So Vang, master of force; Gex, master of space; and Volcano, master of magma or lava. I don't know. I think it was magma. So these 4 elemental masters are pretty cool. Gex and Vang are pretty strong. The other 2 are pretty useless. I mean, he can control sight, so he can see everything, and he has a blaster. And Volcano can control lava and magma. I don't know if magma is even the English pronunciation for the German word. So the German word is magma, and I don't know if the English word is magma, so it's the same. I don't know. I probably cut that part out. Yeah, so Vang can control force. He's a master of force. I literally copied that from Gundam, so you can see that. And he has this metal plate like Magneto from X-Men. So he can fly around. And he throws a sigh. I just gave him a transparent piece, so it looks like that. And he has a pretty cool weapon too, I built. So yeah. Then we have Gex, master space. He can fly, has a cool weapon, and he can use his jetpack for fighting. So these are 2 blasters you can give him, and when you not use them as a weapon, it looks like he has a jetpack, so that's very cool. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a video where I show you guys a little bit closer how I built those. So yeah. Master of its Nessie, master of Gazor, master of crystals. So these are 3 elemental masters. 2 of them are pretty strong and 1 is very weak. The weaker one is Nessie, master of mud, because she can only control mud. Yeah. It's a little bit copied from Gundam. I don't know, I forgot. Yeah. So Gazor, Master of Crystal. Gazor was actually a name, I think, for the Master of Crystal, and I'm not wrong. So yeah, it was supposed to be an Elemental Master in Ninjago, so I made that up. And then by the way, I built all the Elemental Masters I'm gonna show you here in this video, the custom ones, when I was boring back in the day. So yeah, I built them, I think, in 2023 and in 2024 a little bit. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna build some of them in 2025. I don't know. Yeah, Sam, the Master of Explosions, is pretty cool. I copied that from Gundam, sorry. Cause, yeah, he had this grenade, which is pretty cool. The stun grenade piece, I have a lot of Lego weapons I ordered from Amazon, so, yeah. I ordered them, last year, in June, I think. I don't know. And, by the way, I gave Sam a crossbow, so that's pretty cool. Nessie, I just gave her a normal sword, and for Gazor, I gave him a crystal staff, so he's pretty OP, and one of my favorite customs. And by the way, that's how he looks like. Yeah, he looks like Jay, basically. So, let's take a closer look on the next ones. Master of Dimensions and Sora's boyfriend, I mean, not anymore, but he was in my timeline in my Dragons Rising Season 1 series, Merged Realms. Master of Blood, yeah, in German it makes sense, but it doesn't make any sense in English. And last but not least, hell yeah, the Master of Clouds. So, I copied that from Gundam. And she even comes with these two pieces. They're used for snow, but she can fly on them. Just put them like this, and then she can fly. So yeah, and I gave her even web pieces. That's pretty cool. And for Blood, I just gave him two Prime Empire lightsaber pieces in neon orange. So yeah, and yeah, so, and light, for light, I used a pretty mix of pieces from Zane, and yeah, so from some white from Zane and some black from Cole, or some black, and a pretty cool blade I took from Cinder, but instead of a silver spike, that blade has a black spike. So yeah. And by the way, Light can control dimensions, so he can go to any of the 16 or 17 realms, even to Chima. So yeah, that's pretty cool, but normally he's not in my Ninjago seasons. So Tony, Master of Vengestone, Fred, Master of Webs, Razor, Master of Radioactivity, and Void, Master of Void, the most powerful Elemental Master I built. So yeah, one of the most powerful, together with Kron, the Master of Vengestone, I showed you before. I was just a little bit out of breath because Tenderfishies just uploaded a video, and I'm gonna watch that after I made this video. So yeah, like I said, Void is the most powerful Elemental Master because he can fight pretty hard, and he is pretty brutal. He kills everyone, every opponent, so yeah, that's pretty dark. And he can create holes, or black holes, or yeah, his power is basically that he can shoot I don't know what to call it. He can just send people into the void. That was what I was saying. I'm gonna cut this anyway, so yeah. He's pretty strong. Elemental Master. So for Razor, Master of Radioactivity, he's pretty strong too, because he's a little mutant. So yeah, a little mutant, and he's pretty green. And he got even a ghost head and a ghost piece from Hidden Side. I used for Lloyd too. I mean, okay, I don't have this piece here now, so yeah. Never mind. So that's a pretty cool figure, and I used crystallized Lloyd's torso and legs for him. Then we have Fred, Master of Webs. Yeah, he can shoot webs like Spider-Man, but he's not as cool as Spider-Man is, so yeah. And under the helmet, he looks like Zane. So that's a big F in the chat. And last but not least, we have Stony, the Master of Ventstone. In my Ninjago timeline, it's Vanya's princess or Queen Vanya's cousin. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And he even got a elemental blade. Or I don't know what that is actually. But one feature I gave him is that you can do that. Yeah, you can do that with his blade and the black staff on the back. So he has a long staff or spear weapon. So that's pretty cool. And he's got the prosthetic legs from Maya Lopez or Echo from the Marvel CMF Series 2. Skull Ghost, Master of Death. Coral, Master of Corruption. Flint, Master of Blacksmith. Yeah, these are the almost last figures here I have, and then the video is over, finally, for me, because I'm almost filming like an hour, so yeah. I have to cut a lot, and that will be another 2 or maybe 3 hours of cutting, of editing this video. So, yeah. And I still don't know how to make and edit like Ninja Adventures, but I try my best. Later today. Yeah. So Flint, he's a blacksmith, so he can create every weapon there is. So yeah, he's pretty strong. Then we have Skull Ghost, Master of Density. I don't know what density means in German, because I forgot the German word. So yeah, what means that? I'm gonna look up that later. Maybe something with death. I don't know. Yeah, I don't need to even know what density means as the English word. So I'm gonna look up that too. And last we have here, Koro, rhymes with Moro, but yeah. He can corrupt anything. He even corrupted his weapon, so his red katana is stronger. And under the helmet, he looks like this. It's Emperor Chancellor Palpatine. So yeah. King Murderak, Master of Strength. I made that up before I started the video, by the way. Nalo, Master of Wave, and Stormy, Master of Storm. So Nalo and Stormy are pretty much the most important elemental masters in my Ninjago timeline from Seabound, my or Seabound season. So yeah, Lalo can control Wave and Stormy can control Storm. I made them up because Ninjago won't make an Elemental Master of Wave or Storm, which is pretty unlucky to me and pretty disappointing. So please Lego, or please Dog Wyatt, make Elemental Master of Wave and Storm. Yeah, so one of my best wishes for Ninjago is that we finally have Wave and Storm as elemental powers from literally elemental masters and not from a giant water snake called Wujiro. So yeah. And by the way, Murderak is the Master of Strength and the king of the months for me in my timeline, and he is gonna fighting Tyr, the master. The leader of the Dragonians in my Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 season. So, yeah. That will be pretty cool. So, finally I come to an end. Yeah, that was everything for this video. I hope you liked it. For me, it was 1 hour filming this, so wish me luck on editing a good video. I hope it's not the worst thing ever when it's a 30-minute long video, because I don't know. Maybe I'm cutting this pretty short, so yeah, maybe I do, because I almost laughed at a few things I did in this, but I'm gonna edit them out because I don't want to say this right now because it's embarrassing to me. So yeah, maybe I write it in the comments below this video, because for me it's a little embarrassing and yeah, and funny. So I'm literally laughing right now. I don't know what's so funny about it, but yeah. Okay. So that was everything. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Do you like my customs, or do you find them mid, so they're not so cool as you thought? Yeah, I want to hear a honest opinion about them in the comments. So yeah, and feel free to check out my other videos and my new edit I'm gonna make maybe in the night or later today. It's currently afternoon, late afternoon, so it's currently 5 p.m. It's actually 5:25. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish this video. For today's video I got no shoutouts, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm very sorry for that. Yeah, I wish you all the best, a great rest of your day, and see ya in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.